So we're in this area of consolidation, and am I panicking? Absolutely not. I've got my feet up, got my cup of coffee, sitting out and just watching it all play out. If you've got a bit of money, maybe it's worth the DCAing, but nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own research, and also a bit of disclosure out there. I do own CRO, Bitcoin and Crob as well, and I own an IC White card, and I'm also not sponsored by absolutely nobody. So when I talk about coins on here, it's just purely what I'm accumulating myself. So I'm not paid by anybody at all. So rest assured, I'm not shilling it because I'm being paid by somebody to do so. So there we go. That's all out the way. Am I worried? Absolutely not. Bitcoin sitting at $63,885. We're sitting at a market cap of $1.257 trillion. Total market cap at $2.36 trillion. Absolutely not panicking at all. So like I said, give us a thumbs up and give us a subscribe. It's always much appreciated. Give us a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. It all helps out with the algorithm. Just trying to get that channel growing. So all your support is much appreciated. So yeah, let's have a quick check of what's happening with Bitcoin at the moment. So we can look at Bitcoin, and you can see here we had that ascending wedge up here, and we've just basically smashed down to the downside, a big drop down there, and we're starting to consolidate again in another wedge at the moment. So we're finding areas of support around about 63,700 at the moment, but we're finding a resistance up here at $67,000. Look, at the end of the day, we could make our way back up to that $67,000 and retest that area of resistance and try and break through that. Or we could easily just tumble back down and come back down and retest around about $60,000 to $59,000. So obviously, it's all depending what happens today. If we get some good news regarding Bitcoin or something like that, or crypto, maybe we might get a change to the upside. But at the moment, we've had the stock markets which have been a bit wishy-washy at the moment. You had Tesla with not so great earnings, but they pumped up. And then we've got Meta yesterday, got some all right earnings and dropped down to the downside. Doesn't make any sense to me, like, you know. And at the moment, I'm just seeing in the market that a lot of people are starting to get, is all season going to start? Now I'll put it out there that I did sell in 2021. I started to think, all season's not going to happen. I did sell some bags. Thank goodness I didn't sell any of my ADA at the time, because ADA was the one what made me more money, and I sold some of the other bags, and yeah, they all pumped up, and I thought, oh my god, should I buy back in? And it was a bit too late, to be honest with you. But I did keep ADA to one side, which I bought at 7 cents and sold around about, I think about 250, 270 or something like that dollars up there. So yeah, overall, I'm not panicking, just sitting back and enjoying it. And we can see here, like I said, we've just consolidated at the moment on the hourly. But if we zoom out, this is on the daily chart. If you zoom out and look at the big picture, because before I was looking at the hourly, but when you really zoom out on the daily or the weekly, look where we are. We're just basically finding that area of 73 resistance, and we've got a lot of support down here at that 60,000, sort of what I mentioned on the hourly. But at the moment, it's just chopping on the bigger time frame, just chopping around sideways. So at the moment, when you zoom out, it never looks as bad. If you go on the minute, on the 5 minutes, it looks absolutely a terrible mess and that. But when you zoom out, it doesn't look bad at all. But you can look at the moon phases as well. We could look at the moon phase, what happened on the 25th of January here. Look at that massive move we had there. And then we had a bit of a bear one. That didn't play out. But then we had another bull one, which knocked us up another 20 to 30% as well. And then we had one here as well. We had a sell-off, buy moon, sell-off moon. And now we've got another one moon, which is just playing out at the moment. So hopefully we sort of make our way back up. I know some people want to come back down, obviously, because we've got buy orders down there. But I'm a long-term investor, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just basically sitting back. But if this plays out, we could be making our way back up to the upside. So yeah, so looking at the heat map at the moment, we've got now two where they're starting to build up. The liquidation is building up now. It's around about that 67,300 again, what I sort of mentioned on the chart. And then we've even got a bigger one, liquidity building up at around about that $72,000. And I said it in previous videos, basically Bitcoin will tend to follow where the liquidity is. So yes, we have had that drop down there. But obviously, we're in that accumulation area. We've accumulated for around about 57 days now. So I'm expecting at some point, like I said, we could drop down a little bit more. But overall, I really do think we're going to come back up and bite these areas of liquidity as well. Because we have had basically a negative outflow of 120 million yesterday. BlackRock bought absolutely zero. at that point in time. And Mile do here put some good articles. Before you buy any coin, make sure your construction belief in a genuine thesis. It is a 10x harder to hold your coin through turbulence if you don't truly believe in the underlying fundamentals. The biggest battle in crypto is avoiding getting shaken out in the way to new highs. And I said that has happened to me before, where thank goodness I kept ADA, but you know, on some of the others I did get shaken out. And yeah, and I sort of like regret that. So you sort of got to get around, unless there's a big market structure change or something like that. But if a black swan happens, it's just going to happen, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. But like I said, when we still start making our wave moves to the upside, that's when you start to take bits out. It's like with CRO. If I start taking out CRO at around about $1, which I probably will do, I'll take my initial investment out and then start nipping away at yeah, on the way up. That's how I did it with ADA, and I'll do it again in that. So yeah, so don't forget, we've also got coming up the end of this month. Is it going to be a bit of a market maker mover? I'm not too sure. Hong Kong Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs is officially approved, as we all know this anyway, to the beginning of the April the 30th. So we've got that coming up as well. Is it going to make the markets move? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's going to be a market mover? And on the rainbow charts at the moment, we're still chopping around. We've gone past the halving now, and we're chopping around in the accumulation area at this point. So yeah, a lot of people said sometimes we have the drops down after the Bitcoin halving, or we just chop sideways for X amount of weeks, and then we start making our way back up. But everybody's waiting for that. A lot of people have got altcoins, and obviously they're the ones who are going to make you the money. Bitcoin, if you bought Bitcoin down there when it was like, you know, when it was like $55 or $200 or something like that, then obviously you made a lot of money. But money is to be made, if you want to make life-changing money, is either in the altcoins and in some cases meme coins, you know. But we'll call them meme coins, you come to higher risk and higher return, like, you know, so you just got to be careful on that one. So let's get into a bit of CRO, see what's been happening. Yeah, so checking out CRO at the moment, we're sitting at around about just over 12 pence at the moment. So we've had that bit of a drop down from 17 pence all the way down to this 12 pence at the moment. And like I said, to some people, this is accumulation area and maybe a bit of a DCA, but obviously that's up to everybody's finances and how they go. But if I had a bit more money, I certainly would be DCA myself into this point of view. But I've done enough DCAing over the bear market and over recent pullbacks that we had. For me, I'm done. I'm done with DCAing in at the moment. But saying that, like I said, I do get my staking rewards and from me debit card and me staking on the crypto.com app and also the DeFi as well. So yeah, lots going on there. So we're sort of volume is up by 48%. Not surprised because we had that bit of a move yesterday down to the downside. On the 7 day, we're slightly up 2.64% on here. So yeah, but the market cap down around about 5.74%. So yeah, not too worrying at all. Actually, you know, we're still quite up from where we were at that 5 pence. So if people start saying, oh, we haven't really moved, don't forget in the bear market, we were down there at around about 5 pence. And now we're sitting at 12 to 13 pence kind of mark. But hopefully the markets can make a recovery. We get that alt season soon. I'm really, really looking forward to that alt season. It will happen, but it'll just happen out the blue. You'll wake up one day and you'll see everything absolutely rocketing. So it's all I'm saying is, it's basically just being patient, sitting back and being patient, and don't get flushed out of the market. Unless you've made significant gains, it might be worth taking a bit off the table. Like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, looking at the moment, this is on the daily. Like I said, just zoom out. We're in that wedge. We've broken down that wedge, but we're trying to get back up into the wedge here. And just like Bitcoin on the moon phases as well, look at that. When we got that beautiful moon to the upside, we got a nice move to the upside of 89%. And like Bitcoin, drop down, then we move back up, drop down, and are we going to slowly move back up to the upside? Can we reclaim that 15, 16, and 17 pence kind of mark? Well, we're in the moon phase at the moment on CRO, so it's coming in as a buy at this point in time. So, you know, overall, on the long term, I'm bullish. Short term, there's always going to be volatility because, like I said, at the moment, we're sort of following a little bit the stock market. So it all depends what happens on that. So but overall, when you look at crypto.com, you just have to see what they're doing. You know, it's like they got that Crob airdrop that happened. We've got strike options. We've got those Samsung Galaxy Apple packs come on. And there's also been benefits for the cards as well. And also not forgetting, like, basically the partnerships and the licenses that Crypto.com have got. They've got the Dubai fully operational approval license, partnership announced with Adali Val, and also Data Mesh. We've got that South Korea, which has sort of been put on hold at the moment. So hopefully we'll get some news about that, because it was planned. I think it was planned for like the 29th or something like that. But due to regulatory issues, obviously it's just been pulled back a little bit. But hopefully we'll get some good news come out of that, and hopefully they'll be able to push forward into South Korea, because that's going to be absolutely fantastic for Crypto.com to onboard South Koreans onto their platform, which is going to be overall, I think, could be quite good for CRO as well, because obviously if they could get on there, and South Koreans will buy, probably, hopefully, well, some of them will anyway, will probably buy a little bit of CRO. But honestly, like, they're always partnership with Ultiver Group. There's, like I said, all you have to do is go to the website and just check out all the partnerships that they're doing. And, you know, it's like I said, with Crypto.com and the Cronos ecosystem, they're always building. And that's why I have confidence. Yes, you're going to get pullbacks. It's like in stock markets, you'll have pullbacks, but then you'll have pumps to the upside and then pullbacks as well. And as further we go up into the crypto bull market, we'll get more pullbacks. And then people will get worried again and we're going back down. Is it the end of the bull market? Like, at the end of the day, I say in every video, nobody knows when the end of the bull market will be, or they don't know when the end of the bear market will be. But at the moment, we're in the bull market. And like I said, I'm just sitting back, mega bullish on CRO, Crypto.com, and Crob as well. Yeah, so we can see with Crob's had a bit of a pullback, 11% pullback over the 24 hours, but I'm not surprised, because obviously the whole market's pulled back as well. But you always find with like meme coins, lower market cap coins, they're a bit more volatile, they'll pull back harder, but also at the same time, like I said, they will also pump harder as well. So you've just got to have that risk tolerance. And like I said, when it comes to meme coins, I've got, I think it's around about 3-4% in my portfolio of meme coins, Pepe, Crob, and we've got Corgi AI as well in my portfolio. And yeah, I haven't DCA'd into any more Crob at the moment. I'm just going to see what happens in terms of the market and how that plays out. But if we do drop a little bit more, I might just DCA in a little bit, and I'll DCA in a little bit more CRO and Pepe as well. But I won't put probably very much in, but I'll just see how the market, but as I said, if you significantly do drop down a bit further, then it might be a DCA for me. I'll scramble some money from somewhere. But yeah, overall, Crob, not worried about at all, just leaving that to it. Like I said, you know, bigger drops, bigger pumps, and that's how I see it. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are as well. So yeah, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.